Good afternoon and welcome to the Windsor Star's Net News at Noon. I'm Craig Pearson with Don MacArthur bringing you the best from the paper and the web. Windsor police used a taser to take down an alleged shoplifter last night at about 8 p.m. at the liquor store at the Roundhouse Centre. A 22-year-old Windsor man is facing charges of theft and resisting arrest.
The shelves are bare at the Unemployed Help Center, their food bank, and the organization is appealing for donations, folks. They're being accepted at the Riverside Farmers Market and the Riverside Sportsman Club. And sort of other food news, the health unit, they had a press conference we were just at this morning, and they're putting on the web now all the ratings for the restaurants from 1 star, which is bad, to 5 star. So make sure you check that out. We're going to have links, and we're going to have a photo gallery. Right now, one of our photogs is out on the street shooting all the rogues gallery of the 1 stars.
Yikes.
Yeah, places to avoid.
Anyway, there is some controversy brewing over the downtown farmers market, which has been operating at the old bus depot on Chatham Street. A new city report recommends not giving any money to help boost that site. Windsor Mayor Eddie Francis says he wants to create the farmers market at, believe it or not, on Plissier Street, like close off the street for a little bit, and some market boosters, however, say they're a little leery, wondering what their plans are really. But
well, you and I were both at that council meeting when these guys asked for this upgrade, this of the old bus depot.
Yeah.
And Hatfield went at them like a pit bull, saying like, "Why don't you move to another location? Why don't you move to another location?" So rumors are rife. There's sort of some plans in the background for that site.
Yeah, but at that same council meeting, we should point out that Mayor Francis made a point of noting that under that site is the entrance for the tunnel, and so that you can't dig down. So anyway, I don't know, could go there, but interesting.
Yeah, exactly. So stay tuned on that. And still with the civic election, folks, mayoral candidate Rick Limoges has unveiled his campaign slogan. Okay, it's kind of clever, and it's 2 sentences. Okay, let's get working together. Okay, now Francis, he already has his, right, moving forward. And tomorrow, remember, that's the last day for nominations, so get those papers in, guys, and start knocking on some doors.
And it is okay for the Canadian Blood Services to ask potential male donors whether they have had sex with men. According to a ruling from an Ottawa judge this morning, Kyle Freeman, a 36-year-old gay man, had sued the blood donation agency, saying that his charter rights had been violated because he was asked what he saw as discriminatory questions about his sex life. Anyway, Freeman must pay damages of $10,000, and we'll have an update later today from a Canadian Blood Services press conference.
Okay, and another sign, folks, that the economy may be slowing. Canada posted a trade deficit in July of $2.7 billion as demand from the U.S. for forestry products and airplanes sort of plummeted. And in sort of other grim news, Dr. Doom there, Nouriel Roubini, who predicted the sort of global meltdown that we had, he's saying there's a 40% chance now of a double-dip recession.
Some coaches are wondering about, and even calling ridiculous, stricter RCMP guidelines for volunteers who apply to have police checks. If it's in the vulnerable sector with youth or with the elderly, they are now requiring sometimes fingerprints as well. Now, that's only if your gender and your birth date matches somebody who has a record in the system, because you can't have your name changed. They're requiring that. Unfortunately, the RCMP are saying that it can take up to 120 days for it to go through, plus there is a fee, sometimes waived, though, if you've got a letter from a volunteer charitable agency. In any case, it is making it sort of unclear what's going to happen, and the hockey season starts on this weekend.
All right. Speaking of hockey, guys, the Spits, they acquired left winger and Bell River native Brendan McCann yesterday from the Mississauga Majors for an 11th round pick in 2011, so welcome home. And the NHL prospects on the Spits, Fowler, Cassian, and Ellis, they're going to be in the lineup tonight against the Czechs, but then they're going off to their NHL camps, and no telling whether or not they're going to be with the boys this season. They might make it in the bigs.
Hey, a former Spitz, Taylor Hall, is going to wear his number 4 with the Edmonton Oilers this year, and I guess that number hasn't been worn for a while since Kevin Lowe.
Exactly, current GM Kevin Lowe, and he was very gracious, said, wear number 4, and Taylor Hall, nice to the end there. He didn't even ask, but boom, so it's a nice gesture by all involved there.
Yeah, and I guess it's because his hero, Bobby Orr, wore number 4 anyway.
A lot of Oilers fans in Windsor now. And anyway, guys, make sure you get those pool picks in before you head to the Shores of Erie Wine Festival tonight. Tonight, the NFL kicks off. Boom. and it's Minnesota against the New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champs.
A lot of people are going to be going to the Shores of Erie Wine Festival.
Yeah.
Stephen Page is playing there. It's the premier event, more or less, the premier festival in this area. So
Exactly. So have fun, and hey, you kids, don't drink and drive.
That's right.
Online and on your porch. We are the Windsor Star.